Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the pit at Quincy Notre Dame High School as the Macomb Bombers are in the house to play the Quincy Notre Dame Raiders. As the Macomb Bombers starting lineup is getting announced as we speak. Drew Watson is number 10, as we found out last week. And now starting lineups for Quincy Notre Dame. So we're just about ready to go here from the pit at Quincy Notre Dame High School for JV basketball. And we're underway. A little different angle here tonight, so you'll have to bear with us as we're up in the corner. They do have radio stations here that do the games from up top, so we are going to have to be in the corner. We're going to be a little quiet here and try to keep track of some stats and stuff for you, but we're going to do a couple things as we get ready to go. Bombers turn it over to open the game. 7:47, as you can see. Clock is in the lower right-hand corner. Shot on the way, off no good. Rebound to the Raiders. And a foul on the floor charged to the Bombers. It'll be their first team foul. Langdon Lambert's going to pick up the foul, his first. Team's first. Three on the way, off no good. Rebound goes back the other way with Drew Watson on the ball for the Bombers. Watson's jumper is good. Bombers draw first blood. Drew Watson has two. And a foul going to be charged to Jeffrey Lee. It'll be his first, team second for the Bombers. Haley on the camera again tonight. I thank her for being here. Watson with the steal, and he has it swiped back away. Tries to get it to Gok, and it's going to be stolen back away by the Raiders. Basket for the Raiders, Connor Young, and the Raiders tied it 2 apiece. Back the other way it comes on the steal. Layup is good by Jackson Canoyer. 4-2 is the score. Pass by Watson down for Lambert goes out of bounds. Possession to the Raiders. Into the lane, up top it goes. Three on the way. It's good by Jackson Canoyer. 7-2. Down to Watson. And to Holdhouse, his shot's up off no good. Rebound to the Raiders. Knocked away a couple times, but gathered back up, and the Raiders will bring it back down the floor. Watson out pressuring a ball, and he's going to pick up the foul just as I started to talk about it. Third foul on the Bombers. First on Watson. Raiders getting it inbounded. 3 on the way. Off, no good. Shot was by Carter Miller. Watson's going to take it back the other way. Raiders foul going to be charged to number 14, John Dom. His first, team's first. A couple subs coming in for the Raiders. Out of bounds off of Lambert. Possession to the Raiders. Checking in for the Raiders, number 20, Joe Warning. Also, number 4, Jackson Pyatt. Pyatt's going to loft up a tray from the left wing right off the bat, and he nails it. Ten to 2. Lambert's shots off, no good. Gets his own rebound, put it up and in. Langdon Lambert gets his first 2. The Bombers had gave up a 10-0 run prior to that. They scored the first basket, but gave up 10 straight to the Raiders here in JV action. Looking down low, pass goes out of bounds. It'll go back to the Bombers. Holdhouse, Watson trying to get it across half court. He does. Gives a little forearm shiver to Bo Efnick. And a foul is going to be called on the Raiders. 2 free throws coming for the Bombers, I do believe. Going to be on number 20, Joe Warning. His first, team second. First one's good for Holdhouse. Carter Miller checking in for the Raiders. Holdhouse to shoot his second free throw. 3:18 remaining in the first quarter. Holdhouse will make the second. He's got 2. (10-6). Noah Hogue gets his first foul, team's 4th for the Bombers. Up top it goes Pyatt. Pyatt left side to Efnick. Skips it out near side. 3 on the way, off no good. That was by Jace Allensworth, excuse me. Ball off the Raiders, out of bounds, possession to the Bombers. Watson's going to drive, throws up the shot. It counted in a foul for Drew Watson. Basket is good. Jackson Pyatt picks up the foul, his first, team's 3rd. Drew Watson, after making the 2, has 4. He's got the old-fashioned 3-point play attempt, and he nails it. Bombers have answered with a 6-0 run, 7-0 run of their own. And they have closed the lead to 1. 10-9, 2:25 to go here in the first quarter. Pyatt with it up top. He goes to Miller. Miller now gives it to Allensworth. Back to Miller. Miller to the free throw line. Going to drive on Hogue. Dumps it out. Tipped away, actually, and it's going to be picked up finally, but given away to Lambert. That's Watson with it. He's going to come out to, I don't have number 1 on my roster. Holdhouse. Shots off, no good, out of bounds to the Raiders. We'll have to see if we can figure that one out at halftime. Eftink is number 12. Number 2 is Connor Young. He has it up top. Number 22, Eftink again, over to Miller. No, that's not Miller over there. That was Allensworth. Eftink's going to drive and get the finger roll. He gets his first 2. And it's 12-9 Raiders. Down low, cross to Lambert. Nice pass and gets the finish. Lambert gets his 4th. 3 on the way. Out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Raiders after the Bombers couldn't keep possession. Inbound it goes. Miller with it. Gives it off to Dolman. Jace Allensworth gets the bucket. Holdhouse with it. Watson goes down. Knocked away. That was Hogue with the attempt. 28 seconds remaining. Knocked away, picked up. And they're going to call a charge on Carter Miller. Be his first, team's 4th. Four fouls apiece here in quarter number 1. Bombers with a chance for a last shot if they want to take it. Holdhouse. Down to Lambert, out to Watson. Looks at the 3, doesn't take it. 7 seconds. Holdhouse, step back 3, off, no good. And that's how the first quarter will come to an end. The Bombers trail the Raiders 14-11. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. As Arnold Brothers Heating and Cooling brings Bombers sports here at the Pit in Quincy, Notre Dame.
I went through MDH when we were trying to get pregnant. We were struggling the first year, and then when we got pregnant, I stayed at MDH and through labor and now for pediatrics. My experience was nothing short of phenomenal. I was met with amazing staff members who helped me through concerns that I had when she was first born, helping me learn how to be a new mom. It was really reassuring and comforting knowing that I had so much support and kindness around me. My entire pregnancy at MDH was amazing.
And welcome back to the Pit at Quincy Notre Dame High School. Arnold Brothers Heating and Cooling bringing Bombers sports to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Second quarter action coming your way. Game being brought to you by Western Illinois University. At Western Illinois University, Leathernecks don't just blend in because purple stands out. At WIU, there is limitless potential with campuses in Macomb, Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out. And Midwest Ice for your upcoming event. You need to look no further than Midwest Ice. Midwest Ice is Central Illinois' newest ice delivery service as Lambert gets a steal and goes back the other way, gives it to Watson. Watson's going to pull up and back it back out. His jumper from the baseline off, no good, and the Raiders have the rebound. Midwest Ice delivers ice directly to your event. Call Blaine Wrench at 3:09, and a shot on the way is off, no good. Hogue goes back the other way. 309-351-8192 for a quote today. That's Midwest Ice. Watson with it. Skips it all the way across in a slow manner, Hogue. Again, we're going to have to try to figure out who number 1 is. If somebody's watching, can put that into live chat. Foul's going to be on the Bombers. Be their 5th. It's on number 1. And I couldn't hear the name. Carter Miller at the free throw line, shooting 2. We're having some problems, it would appear, with the camera. It looks like it's going through. I'm going to check the stream. If you've got a video, if you can see the camera, let us know, as we've got some viewing issues here in-house. Brady Scalf in the game for the Bombers. And it looks like our feed is working. It's just not showing up on our end, so we'll just have to go with that. And if anybody sees anything that's not working, let us know. Holdhouse has it knocked away. Foul's going to be called. Team foul. 14 fouls on the Bombers. Three on the way by Noah Hogue. Shot by Dom off, no good. Rebound, and Miller's going to take a three. It's off, no good. Watson goes to get the rebound, and he'll take it back the other way. Raiders leading 16-14. Second quarter action. Nice give to Scalf from a Hogue, and he can't finish. Rebound to the Raiders. Down court it goes in a hurry to Warning. He tries to give it to Miller. Miller can't handle the pass, and Watson takes it back the other way for the Bombers. Draws some contact, can't get the foul call or the shot to fall, and then Hogue is going to knock it out of bounds. It'll stay with the Raiders. Langdon Lambert checking in for the Bombers. Checking in for the Raiders, number 15, Jace Allensworth. Down low, nice inlet pass to Jace Allensworth. He's got his fourth point. Out of bounds. Possession stays with the Bombers. Jackson Canoyer, number 33, checking in for the Raiders. Watson puts up the shot. It won't fall. And I believe Lambert's going to pick up his second foul. It is on Lambert. His second, team's fifth. Yep, scratch that, sixth. I must have missed one. Oh, never. I do have them all on there. I apologize. Just didn't have it on the scoreboard. Pyatt with it. Up top, long three on the way. It was shot by Eftink. It's off, no good, and Holdhouse takes it back the other way for the Bombers. Approaching the halfway point of quarter number 2. Nice little bounce pass and a block from behind as Holdhouse did a nice bounce pass to Lambert. Foul's going to be on Bo Eftink. His first, team 7th. Bombers are in the 1 and bonus, but this is a 2-shot foul for Lambert. And he misses the first one. Does make the second. Give him 5 on the night. Shot off, no good by Canoyer. Shuts up, off, no good. Holdhouse is going to go to the free throw line. Foul number 8 on the Raiders. Jackson Canoyer picks up his first. Holdhouse is going to shoot 2 free throws. He's got 2 points on 2 free throws. He scored 31 against Geneseo on Tuesday night. Free throw's good. Number 4, Isaac Linebaugh in for the Bombers. Second one's off, no good for Holdhouse, and then Holdhouse is going to pick up a foul. They'll walk back this way for a 1 and bonus. Holdhouse is going to pick up its first, team 7th. 4:01 remaining. Both teams will be in the bonus the rest of the way. Jace Allensworth going to shoot the 1 and bonus. Actually, the first bonus opportunity for either team, even though they're both in the bonus. They've had 2-shot fouls to get there. Free throws off, no good. Holdhouse back the other way. Drew Watson's going to try the long 3 left wing. It is long. Rebound to Eftink, and he'll bring it up the floor for the Raiders. That's the first possession in quite some time we haven't had a foul on. 3 on the way by Connor Young is good for the Raiders. He's got 5 in the first half. Linebaugh for 3. It's well off the mark. Lambert had the ball, had it swiped away, but Holdhouse comes up with it. Watson now out to Holdhouse. Holdhouse step back 3. Off the front of the rim, no good. Eftink comes up with the ball. He gets it out to Young. Young is going to drive the floor, dumps it out to Pyatt. Pyatt left side for 3. It's off, no good. Holdhouse with the rebound. 3 minutes remaining. Drew Watson gives it to Holdhouse. 3 for Drew Watson is short. Gets his own rebound after it was tipped around, throws it up, and it won't go in, but I think he's going to get 2. Fouls on Connor Young, his first. Team's 9th. Saying it's his third. I don't know where I missed that at. First one by Watson is good. Drew Watson has hit the first one. Missed the second. Watson has 6 points. Young gets the bucket. 7 points for him in the half. Line ball out to Holthouse. Watson. Lambert. Line ball. Has it knocked away. Foul's going to be called on John Dahm, though. His second. Team's 10th. Well, they have him for one. Isaac Linebaugh shooting 2. On a double bonus. Hits the first. Second one's no good. Down the floor in a hurry. Alex Dance is in the game, number 3 for the Raiders. Also number 32, Gavin Dolman. Nope, that's Miller, excuse me. Connor Young with the shot. It's off no good. Holthouse comes down with the rebound. 1:30 remaining. 3 on the way. It's off no good. That was Noah Hogue. Goes back the other way for the Raiders. Hogue cuts off the drive, but then a hesitation got him to the rim, and then Young gets the rebound and the putback. (25-18). Timeout charge to the Bombers. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. It's their first timeout of the game. First timeout for either team in actuality. This game being brought to you tonight by Community News Brief. For all your local news, subscribe to the Community News Brief weekly edition mailed directly to your home every Friday. As an option, you can also receive the Monday and Wednesday editions by download at their website. Single copies can be purchased at select locations in Bushnell, Colchester, and Blandonsville. And M&B Furniture, Bushnell's only furniture store. M&B Furniture is a mainstay in the community and offers the free delivery within 40 miles. For everything you need to furnish a new home or replenish an old one, stop and see the fine folks at 481 West Main Street, or find them on Facebook, Instagram, or on the web at www.mnbfurniturinc.com. You can also call 309-772-2111. After the 30-second timeout, the Bombers will have the ball. Holthouse to inbound. Under a minute to go here in the first half. Pass stolen away. It's going to go back the other way. Count the basket and a foul. Alex Dance is going to get his first 2. Watson's going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second. Team's 8th. Old-fashioned three-point play attempt here for Alex Dance. Missed it. Miller was all over the back of a Bomber there. Couldn't tell who he was on, but actually put a hand on his shoulder, I think. Holdhouse. Watson, under 30 seconds to go now. Outlet pass to Miller. That was Young. 10 seconds. Driving is Dom. Dom loses it out of bounds, but it'll stay with the Raiders. A Bomber touched it on the way out. 1.6 seconds remaining. Perfect inbound play, and Carter Miller is going to get his first 2 of the night. We will play an interview with MDH at the half here, and we'll come back in a little bit after we find out who number 1 is and after we get some stats added up. Thanks for joining us from the pit. Arnold Brothers Heating and Cooling is bringing Bomber Sports to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
All right, welcome back. We're here now with Wanda Foster, the Vice President of Nursing and Clinical Administration. Is that correct?
That's correct, yes.
Well, what we're going to talk about today is some of the opportunities that are available at MDH for students, whether they be high school students, Spoon River College students, or Western students. MDH has a lot of opportunities to be involved and to learn, right?
We absolutely do. And we look so forward to having students here. We are a clinical site for Western Illinois University and their bachelor's program for nursing, as well as for Spoon River College nursing students and others that are doing some independent study. We welcome students, and we also encourage high school students. If you would like to learn more about nursing, we would love to meet with you. And there are opportunities at the hospital also where they can apply for jobs here, for positions. So we work closely with our nursing students, and we hope to recruit them and attract them and want to come back.
I know that publicly there's been a shortcoming or a shortage of nurses, right? And I know that every hospital and every nursing home and every clinical place period is searching for nurses. So how important is it for MDH to have these groups work with them, whether it be MDH or be Spoon River College or whatever the case may be? How important is it for MDH to then recruit those nurses to stay here and work as a profession?
It's very important. We want nursing students to feel very comfortable here, to enjoy their clinical experience and their opportunities here. And then we want them to feel very comfortable, to give them a good orientation. We hire new graduates, of course, into our acute care area as well as the intensive care unit. We hire new graduates in the emergency room, in home health and hospice, in our OB department, and our surgery department. These are all areas that new graduates can come into. We certainly give them a robust orientation. No one starts on their own until they feel completely ready. They have a mentor certainly with them, and we want to give them the best start for success that we can. And then there are many areas of specialty they can choose to go into. Nursing is a very unique field. You can work full-time, you can work part-time if you need to take time off for some reason. It's a field that you can kind of step into a little bit more than maybe some other fields in healthcare. We also have scholarships available through our auxiliary, through the hospital, and then once someone is an employee here, we do have some tuition reimbursement. So we will certainly help with that.
And going back to the scholarships and the shortages that are across the board, not necessarily at MDH, but everywhere. Right? So everywhere. This is a profession that you can make a good living at and be pretty sure to have a job, right? So
absolutely.
This is a profession that high schoolers that are playing these sporting events or high schoolers that are watching these sporting events should consider, I would imagine.
Yes, very much so. You will always be assured to have a job, a career in nursing. I hate to call it just a job because you really want someone on that career path who has that passion for caring for people, for providing nursing care. Through your education and through your orientation, we can teach you your skill set. But if you have that passion and the desire to be in the nursing profession, you will do fine.
Yeah, a career and a job, while they might be listed as the same thing, they're really not, correct? I mean, if your career is being a nurse, you're probably going to enjoy it a lot more than if it's a job, right?
That's right. And you don't go into it first and foremost for the money. You go into it because that's what you want to do with your life, and the money certainly will follow.
Yeah, and that goes for anything probably,
Yes.
but the nice thing is right now, whether the money's good or bad, there's always going to be a job.
There will.
If you can get through the schooling and you can learn to love what you're doing, there's always going to be a job for you, right?
And it's not something for high school graduates exclusively. We have many people who have made changes midlife. We have people who have retired from their career in one thing and have chosen to go into nursing. So it's open for any age, and we certainly welcome that.
And you mentioned there's different areas of expertise for nurses. People think of that for doctors, but it's really that same way for nurses, right? I mean, you can be a surgical nurse and really become a great surgical nurse, or you can become a great ICU nurse, or you can do all those things.
Yes.
But if you really want to focus on something or be at OB, which you guys have a great OB department here, if that's what you want your focus to be and you really love working with expected and new mothers and young babies, you can do that, right?
You can do that. We also have positions in our MDH physician clinic practices as well. And if you are in nursing and you can choose to specialize in a certain department, you can choose to go on and be a director or a clinical care coordinator. You can go back to school and become a nurse practitioner, become a certified registered nurse anesthetist. You can go many different directions and really as high as to whatever extent in your education you would like to pursue.
Well, Wanda, thanks for coming and talking to us. We greatly appreciate it. I know that there's probably specific places within MDH that they can reach out to, correct? Is there somewhere that they need to call if they're interested?
I would call
involved?
our human resource department and start there, and then they can help direct and guide you. They can tell you about openings that we currently have. All of our current positions are listed on our MDH website, www.mdh.org. But certainly any positions for high school students, if they would like to start somewhere within the organization or volunteer experience, reach out to Human Resources and they can help direct you.
Well, again, thank you very much, and we'll talk to you again soon.
Thank you.
When my parents told me they'd be using Adam's Experts, I felt a bit replaced. I mean, they always called me to remove their viruses or get their printer connected to Wi-Fi. He even set up their new Roku.
How do I adopt a new son?
But then he taught me a few things. And now, we're like tech brothers.
Adam's Experts. Repair, maintenance, and setup for all your home technology needs.
I grew up in a small town in Missouri, and I like the feel of community. I like knowing the people that I take care of and knowing the people around me, providing care for someone that you know is in this community and helping them to get better.
MDH Sport Medicine Rehab is just not for the athlete. We see a variety of ages, getting them from having pain to no pain to get back to their normal activities and their prior level of function.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
And welcome back to the pit in Quincy, Illinois. It's Quincy Notre Dame High School. I'm Dwayne Hulett. Have Haley on the camera tonight. Sent her on an errand. We did find out it's Cooper Hobson, thanks to Jill Beck for sending the message. And I did go down to the scores table before I saw the message, but I guess if I would check my phone more regularly, I would have probably known earlier. So I apologize for that, folks. As you can see, we are a bit different angle tonight than we normally are, so we are doing with as we can, but a pretty cool little angle. It's not the place we'd want to be all the time, but it's not a bad spot. Anytime you can be at the pit, it's a good time. And the Bombers are here. A close game, or what was a close game at really most of this first half, turned into a little bit of a bigger lead for the Raiders. Is 29-18 at the half. We'll go to the third quarter, reset the fouls. This game is being brought to you tonight by Tom Conklin State Farm, face-to-face, over the phone, by email, or by text. You choose how you do business with Tom Conklin State Farm, Macomb. You can reach them at 309-837-1200 or visit them online at macombsf.com. Better yet, stop in and get your quote today. And Sports Corner at 124, Macomb's original local sports bar, Sports Corner at 124. With a focus on local sports, catch WIU games and all the area TSSR Game Time live broadcasts at Sports Corner at 124. All while enjoying your favorite cold drink and some of the best food in West Central Illinois. Stop in and say hi at 124 North Randolph Street in Macomb. Be Bomber basketball to open the third quarter. Jeffrey Lee back in the game. He'll go on the dribble. Pull-up jumper is short. Rolls across the rim, though. Young with the rebound. And back the other way for the Raiders, and they lose it out of bounds. Possession to the Bombers. Just underway, third quarter here from the pit in Quincy. Dwayne Hulett with you. Corner it goes to Gach, who has it stripped away by Young, picked up by Miller. Goes back the other way with Young. And then Young's pass is rifled through the hands of Dom out of bounds. And possession back to the Bombers. Whole lot of running, not a lot of scoring here in the early stages of the second half. Looking for Jeffrey Lee. Can't hold on to the pass. It goes to the Raiders. Down low on the feed. Up top, it comes to Jackson Canoyer, who gets the bucket. He's got 7 on the night. Pass by Holdhouse is stolen away. Miller, and then Holdhouse tries to steal one away, but Jackson Canoyer got it anyway. Missed the shot, though. It goes back to 3-on-2. Holdhouse. A lot of contact, no foul called. Canoyer skips it across to Young. Young sidesteps the defender, Gach, and gets the bucket to fall. Young's got 11. Down to Lee. He loses it. Goes back the other way. Dom on the dribble. Left side, 3 on the way. Off, no good. That was Dance. And we'll see who the foul's on it. Maybe on Macomb. Drew Watson picks up the foul for the Bombers. Got him as having 2 fouls. I've got him as having 3. Shot off, no good. Ball rolls around, finally picked up by Holdhouse, comes back the other way. Bombers yet to score here in the third quarter. Down to Lambert. Lambert puts the ball on the floor and is going to be fouled by Dance. Let's see what they're trying to think. It was on 33 or 3. Most definitely should have been on 3. Was on 3. Alex Dance. Holthouse to inbound for the Bombers, as that took a lot longer than it should have. 5:33 remaining. 3 on the way by Holthouse. He's got 6. Steal by Lambert. Canoyer is going to pick up the foul, his second, team's second. Bombers trail by 12, a chance to cut into the lead here with the basketball. Nice look down to Hogue. Across it goes to Hobson. Cooper Hobson had it blocked. Watson, though, is going to try the 3. It's short. Rebound to Dance, and it'll go back the other way. And it should have been a kick. They didn't call it. It's going to get to Watson. He tight ropes the sideline, skips it across to Hogue. Hogue's going to loft the 3. It's no good. Dom with it now. Miller's going to drive. He's hammered, it looked like. Missed it. Young steals it away from Holthouse, and he misses the layup. And now I think they're going to call a foul on Miller. Carter Miller. The announcer has quit saying how many fouls the players have because he's been wrong on a couple occasions, I think. Or at least according to my stats, he has been. I don't know what the problem is down there. I know the board got wrong at some point, and I think it's hard to fix the board once it's wrong on individual fouls. Watson has his pass stolen away. Young is going to go the other way, and Connor Young gets 2 more. He's got 13. Knocked out of bounds. Possession will stay with the Bombers. Bo Eftink checks in. Watson goes to the rack. Won't fall, but he's going to draw another foul on Canoyer, I believe. It is on Canoyer. His 3rd. Team's 5th foul. Watson shooting 2 free throws. He's got 6 points. Hits the first one. And he hits the second. Eftink gets the bucket to fall. Hobson with it. Has it knocked away. Gathers it back up finally. Watson. Holthouse 3. Off no good. Hogue fights for it. Lambert's going to throw it up. Counted and a foul as Langdon Lambert is going to get the bucket. Carter Miller picks up his 3rd. Team's 7th. Yeah, let's say the 6th. I thought it was the 7th. I'm just going to stop keeping fouls today. I just can't keep them track, apparently. Lambert made the old-fashioned three-point play. Missed the free throw, though. Miller with it. And he hesitated on the pass. He's going to be called for a travel. It'll be Bomber basketball, 3:15 remaining. Hogue tried to get it to Holdhouse. Holdhouse thought it was going to somebody else. Holdhouse, though, got it back and gets it down to Lambert for 2. He's got 9. Connor Young. Lambert guarding him with 2:40 remaining. Young gives it to Miller. He's got 4. We got 6. Holdhouse. Pyatt's going to try a 3. It's off, no good. A rebound to Watson for the Bombers. Bombers have cut it to 10. Hogue with it. Look to Hobson. Can't get it there. Going to go back to Holdhouse up top as they reach the 1:30 mark. Watson's going to pull up for 3. It's off, no good. Eftink with the rebound, and he'll go back the other direction. Eftink still on the dribble. 1:20 remaining. Pyatt. Carter Miller trying to get it to Young. Is a little high and hard. It's out of bounds. Possession of the Bombers. Gavin Dolman checking in for the Raiders. Watson goes right to the rack and gets the layup. He's got 10. Under a minute to go. Young tried to get it to Warning, who was blocked. Watson ends up bringing it down the floor for the Bombers. He's going to drive, put up the shot. They're going to call him for a travel. No basket, traveling, yep. Kind of thought that was coming. 39-31. Bombers trail by 8. JV action, third quarter. Eftink, Pyatt. Young for 3, and he nailed it. He's got 16. Hobson loses it out of bounds and a chance to add to the lead for the Raiders. Young with it. 4 seconds. Dolman, Pyatt. Eftink can't get it off. Shot's no good. The end of 3 quarters of play. The Bombers trail the Raiders by 11. Fourth quarter action coming your way. 6 fouls in the quarter for the Raiders. Just 1 for the Bombers. This game being brought to you tonight by the Old Dairy, located at 210 South Lafayette Street in Macomb. Serving soup, salad, sandwiches, homemade desserts, Blue Bunny ice cream, and a full-service coffee bar. Breakfast served all day, and they have free Wi-Fi. Visit them online at www.olddairymacomb.com or call 309-837-6700 for your takeout. And Arnold Brothers Heating and Cooling. Since 1960, Arnold Brothers Heating and Cooling has provided the greater Macomb area with expert sales, service, and installation of quality home comfort systems. Call your local Carrier dealer today at 309-833-2852 and find out how Arnold Brothers Heating and Cooling delivers 365 days of indoor comfort. And Ron Elby Auto Sales with locations in Macomb and Augusta. With 80 years of car sales experience, Ron Elby Auto Sales is your hometown go-to for your next car. In Macomb, on East Jackson, stop in and talk to Justin, Jared, or Chris, or any of the crew, or visit them at www.lbsellscars.com to check out their inventory. Canoyer gives it off to Allensworth, who gets it to Dance. Down in the corner it goes to Dom. Dance is going to drive. He puts the shot up, rattles around and falls off. Holthouse with the rebound for the Bombers. Just underway in the fourth quarter. And Holthouse is going to be called for the carry. It'll be Raiders basketball. Dance. Three on the way by Dom was no good, not even close. There's been a lot of struggles shooting the ball tonight for both teams. Watson with it. Going to go to Holthouse for three, left wing. It's off, no good. Rebound to Allensworth, and he'll go back the other way with it as we approach the 7-minute mark. 7 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter. Canoyer puts the shot up. It's off, no good. Bombers tried to draw a charging foul, no dice, but Watson gets the rebound. He wanted to pull up, gives it to Hobson. Hobson now to the rack, and Hobson will get the bucket. He gets his first 2 points. Back under 10, a 3-possession game. Dom on the dribble. Gives it to Allensworth. Allensworth back to Dom. He's going to drive, goes to the rack. Hogue is going to get called for the foul, I do believe. It is on Hogue. Hogue picks up his second foul. It's just the Bombers' second foul of the half. Dom shooting 2 free throws, missed the first one. Makes the second. Full court press. Try to trap across half court, and then Lambert's pass is stolen away by Dom, and it goes back the other way. 6 minutes remaining. Dom drives, dumps it out to Canoyer, left side to Allensworth. Back to Canoyer, and he's going to be fouled, I do believe, by Lambert. It is on Lambert, unofficially his third, team's third. Shot on the way. It is Allensworth with the bucket. He's got 6. Dom is going to pick up the foul, his third. Team 7th. 1 in bonus coming for the Bombers. Drew Watson will be shooting 1 in bonus for the Bombers. He makes the first. Misses the second, and a jump ball to be possession to the Bombers. Inbound to Watson from Holthouse. He loses the ball, gathers it back up just before it goes across half court, though. Now he loses it again. Jump ball, possession to the Raiders. Allensworth gives it to Miller. Miller drives baseline, kicks it out to Dom. Now up to Dance. Hogue over there harassing Allensworth that time. Now nobody cuts off Miller, and Miller goes right to the basket. He's got 8. Lambert tried to skip it out. It's going to go off of a Bombers, out of bounds. Possession to the Raiders. Watson's going to pick up a foul. Be his 3rd. Team's 4th. Timeout charge to the Bombers. It'll be their 2nd. It's a full timeout. We'll take a break, and we'll be back on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, right after this.
After my appointment that day, I just made up my mind that I'm going to have my baby here in Macomb and this hospital, because irrespective of where you're from, who you are, it's just their line of duty to make sure they give care, make you comfortable.
I told them about the staff of MDH. You know, they're all good. You get all the support you need. This is just the best place for you and your family.
And welcome back to the pit in Quincy, Illinois. It's Quincy Notre Dame High School. The Bombers on the road for a non-conference matchup with the Raiders. This game being brought to you by McDonough District Hospital, athletic trainers, and the MDH Rehabilitation Center, with locations in Bushnell and Macomb, provide expert help to Bomber student athletes and to prevention, care, and rehabilitation of all athletic injuries. Learn more at mdh.org. McDonough District Hospital, more than hospital care, a hospital caring. Also, Western Illinois University. At the Western Illinois University, Leathernecks don't just blend in because purple stands out. At WIU, there is limitless potential with campuses in Macomb, Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out. Dance has it as we are under 5 minutes remaining in the basketball game. 13-point lead for the Raiders. 3 on the way by Dance is off, no good. Hogue with the rebound for the Bombers. Holthouse going to drive, puts up the shot. It's off, no good. Miller with the rebound, gives it to Dance. Dom looks down low. Miller with it down there. He's going to put the shot up. It bounces in and out. Rebound to Watson. Watson gets double teamed but gets it out. Around the horn it goes. Hogue with it now. Back up to Watson. Watson's going to try and drive. Gets there. Throws up the shots. Blocked from behind by by Allensworth. And it's stolen away. It's going to be off of. Yeah, it's off of Allensworth. That's a good call. It'll stay with the Bombers. Watson still with it. He gives it to Holthouse. Holthouse to Lambert. Lambert gets the bucket to fall. Lambert has 11. Dance bounces it across to Canoyer, who can't make the shot. Approaching the 3-minute mark. Now from behind, Dance comes and steals it away. Allensworth. Watson tips it away from Miller, out of bounds. It'll stay with the Raiders with 2:51 remaining. Miller with it. Puts the shot up, counted, and a foul for Carter Miller. He's got 10. Old-fashioned three-point play coming. Drew Watson picks up his 4th, team's 5th. I thought he should have had 5 earlier when they said he only had 2, and it is his 5th. So at some point they caught up with the mistake, and Watson fouls out of this one with 2:41 to go. Miller hits the back end of the three-point play. He's got 11. (50-36), a jump ball. Possession will stay with Macomb. Inbound Lee, he'll loft up the tray. It's good. A sports corner 3 for Jeffrey Lee. Gets his first 3 points. I don't know how I've missed so many points given the wrong team or something. It's 50-39. Allensworth the dance. Under 2 minutes remaining. Canoyer, Miller. Still by Hogue. Gives it to Holdhouse. He backs it out. Now he's going to go back on the baseline. Skips it out top Lee. He'll try a 3 top of the key. It's good. A sports corner 3 for Jeffrey Lee. He's got 6 on back-to-back trays, and the Bombers have cut it to 8. 50-42. We'll take a 30-second timeout. Arnold Brothers Heating and Cooling is bringing Bombers Sports to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
I chose MDH. We moved here, and I was researching different places that would allow me to VBAC, have a vaginal birth after C-section, and the doctors here do encourage that, and so I chose that after looking online, and I wouldn't want to deliver anywhere else because they all go above and beyond, and they're so kind and actually care about you.
And welcome back. 1:34 to go in the 4th quarter. The Bombers, with 2 timeouts remaining after that full timeout, have cut the lead from 15 to 8 on a 7-0 run. Bombers are going to come out in some full court press. Drew Watson is out of the game. He has fouled out. Allensworth now drives around Hobson, backs it out, dance with it. Left side to Eftink. Dom with it. Eftink again. Approaching the 1 minute mark. Now Holdhouse is going to pick up the foul. It'll be his 2nd. Team 6th. Be shooting foul shots the rest of the way for both teams. And a turnover as they're going to call Alex Dance for the foul, his 3rd. It's an offensive player control foul, though. No free throws. but the Bombers will get the ball back with 1:12 remaining, down by 8. It's as close as they've been the entire second half. And they got a chance to cut into it again. And they're going to call Holthouse for the foul. His third, team's 7th. But again, it's player control, so no free throws to be shot. Dom to inbound. Stolen away by Hogue. Hogue gives it to Holthouse. Holthouse now 3. Lee, it's good for a sports corner 3 for Jeffrey Lee. He's got 9 in the quarter. Holthouse is going to pick up a foul, his 4th. Team 8th, the 1 in bonus coming for the Raiders, who lead now just by 5. The Bombers JV squad making a comeback here. Alex Dance at the free throw line. He missed 1 free throw earlier. 1 in bonus. Missed that one as well. And Knoyer is going to pick up his 4th as he went over the back in a silly, silly manner. Well, they got Knoyer for 4 fouls now, too, or 5 fouls, so he's out. Carter Miller checking back in. Langdon Lambert shooting 1 in bonus. He's got 11. Lambert's shot is good. He'll get the bonus. A long time there before he shot the free throw. Missed the second. And a foul is going to be called, I believe, on Holthouse. He's going to foul out. Holthouse fouls out now. It's a 4-point game. Miller down shooting free throws now for the Raiders. Bombers have 9 fouls. 1 in bonus for Carter Miller. He shot an air ball. And the Bombers down by 4 have the basketball again. Jeff Lee, but they have no Holthouse and they have no Watson. Linebaugh with the basketball for the Bombers. And he gave it to Lambert. Lambert couldn't catch it. Hobson going to try to foul. He does. He'll send Alec Dance to the free throw line again. Second foul on Hobson. Alex Dance will be shooting a double bonus now. Timeout on the floor, charge to the Bombers. Bombers unofficially will have 1 timeout remaining. 50-46. Alex Dance will be at the free throw line when we return to action. 30.4 seconds left in the ball game. The Bombers were down by 15 about 2 minutes ago. They've made a heck of a charge here. Never say die, but we'll see if Alec Dance can make this a full 2-possession game or if the Bombers just will need a couple 2-point baskets. We'll see what happens here as Macomb trying to make a statement late in this one without the services of Drew Watson and Braden Holthouse. .4 seconds remain. Game being brought to you by Good Hope Gardens, located at 445 East Main Street. Good Hope Gardens is open April through October for all your fresh produce needs. Be sure to follow the Facebook page to find out for sure when they open in April. Grover, Mary Jo DeCounter and family invite you to Good Hope Gardens. Come see where it's grown. So 2 free throws coming for Alex Dance, excuse me. First one is good. He's got 3. Connor Young checking back in for the Raiders. Second one is good. He's 50% on the night. Hogue tries to get it to Lambert. Lambert now is going to have his dribble knocked away out of bounds. 18 seconds exactly remaining. Inbounded to Lambert. Lambert puts up the shot. It's off, no good. Dom, Young, Eftink. Eftink's going to be fouled by Linebaugh with 9.5 seconds remaining. Linebaugh is going to pick up his first. Bo Eftink shooting 2 free throws. He's got 4 points. Double bonus coming for him here. He hits the first. And he hits the second. And the Bombers throw the ball away with 6 seconds remaining. Down by 8 now. Jeffrey Lee is going to pick up the foul, his second. 2 free throws coming for Carter Miller. .2 seconds remaining. It's a 10-point game. It's not going to be as close as the Bombers made it. As some free throws down the stretch are going to open it back up, but the Bombers made a heck of a run to close within 3 at one point. And that'll be the end of the ball game. Bombers fall to the Raiders, 56-46. Leading scorers, 11 points for Drew Watson and 12 points for Langdon Lambert. 9 points for Jeffrey Lee, 8 points for Braden Holdhouse, 1 point for Isaac Linebaugh, 3 points for Noah Hogue, 6 points, excuse me, that would be it. For the Raiders, 16 for Connor Young, 4 for Alex Dance, 3 for Jackson Pyatt, 13 for Carter Miller, 1 for John Dom, 6 for Jace Allensworth, 6 for Bo Eftink, 7 for Jackson Canoyer, and that's the scoring for the Raiders. We'll be back in just a little bit with the varsity contest live from the pit here as Arnold Brothers Heating and Cooling brings Bomber Sports to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Thanks for joining us for the Fresh Slop contest. Just about 15 minutes, and we'll be back.